The most expensive cat tracker mistake starts with one sentence on the box. That line sounds comforting. It also hides almost everything that matters, because a tracker can cost $20, or it can cost $200 plus a monthly subscription. Some are real GPS trackers. Some are just Bluetooth tags and a cute collar. Some work well outside but fail inside your own house. Some are so heavy that your cat will spend the first week trying to kick them off. And some are sold with real-time tracking language that becomes much less impressive once your cat is under a porch, behind a garage, or 3 houses away with a dead battery. Follow and share this video to help someone today. We are going through 5 cat tracker traps that are robbing owners blind, and then 3 options that can actually make sense. Not because every cat needs a tracker. Many indoor cats do not. But if you are buying one because you are scared your cat might get out, the wrong tracker does not just waste money. It gives you false confidence at the exact moment you need real information. Trap number 1. The AirTag collar pretending to be a GPS tracker. An AirTag can be useful. We will come back to that later, but an AirTag is not a GPS tracker. It does not talk to satellites. It does not constantly send your cat's location to your phone. It works by being detected by nearby Apple devices. That is why it can look amazing in an apartment building, a busy neighborhood, or a city block, and then suddenly look useless in a quiet rural area. The marketing trap is simple. A seller puts an AirTag holder on a cute collar, writes cat tracker in the listing, shows a map screenshot, and lets your brain fill in the rest. Here is the test most people forget to ask. If your cat runs into a wooded lot, a vacant field, or behind a row of houses where no iPhone passes nearby, what happens? The answer is usually silence until another compatible device gets close enough. That does not make AirTags worthless. It makes the way many collars are sold misleading. If the listing makes it sound like GPS, real-time outdoor tracking, or a proper lost cat rescue tool, that is where owners get robbed. The other problem is safety. A cat collar should be breakaway. It should release under pressure. A tracker attached to a non-breakaway collar can turn a small escape into a dangerous snag risk. So the first trap is not the AirTag itself. It is the AirTag being sold as something it is not. Trap number 2, the cheap no-name GPS tracker with impossible promises. This is the one that looks like a miracle on Amazon. Then you read the reviews and the story changes. The app is confusing. The map is delayed. The device only works on certain cellular bands. The setup instructions are translated badly. The battery lasts nowhere near the listing claim. Or the tracker is not really built for cats at all. It is a small dog tracker being pushed into the cat category because the seller knows cat owners are searching. Real GPS tracking usually needs a way to send location data back to you. That means cellular, a network connection, or some other paid infrastructure. If a tracker promises true live GPS with no subscription, you need to understand exactly how it is sending that location. Some devices avoid fees because they are not giving you what you think they are giving you. Some depend on Bluetooth. Some have limited range. Some need a SIM card. Some hide the cost in a separate data plan. Some work for a few months and then the app support disappears. This trap robs you twice. First, you pay for a device that looks cheaper than the trusted names. Second, you waste the one thing you cannot replace in a lost cat situation: time. If your cat is missing, you do not want to be creating an account, translating an error message, hunting for a SIM setting, or wondering why the map stopped updating an hour ago. Cheap is fine when the product is simple. A GPS tracker is not simple. Trap number 3, the heavy dog tracker sold to cat owners. This one is easy to miss because the product might actually be good. It may track well. It may have a solid app. It may be rugged, waterproof, and accurate. But it was built for a dog. Cats are not small dogs. A cat moves differently, squeezes through tighter spaces, jumps onto narrow ledges, crawls under furniture, and spends much more time grooming around anything attached to its neck. A tracker that looks small in your hand can feel bulky on a cat. Add the collar, the case, the clip, and the angle of the device, and suddenly the tracker is hanging under the chin like a little brick. That matters. A tracker your cat hates is a tracker you will stop using. Or worse, your cat will learn how to remove it. Look for the real wearing weight, not just the device weight. Ask how it sits on the collar. Ask whether it bounces when the cat runs. Ask whether it catches on bowls, stairs, blankets, or scratchers. The scam is not always a bad device. The scam is a good dog product being listed as for cats, with no serious cat-specific design. If the photos mostly show dogs, believe the photos. Trap number 4, the subscription trap with weak value. Some subscriptions are fair. Real GPS tracking costs money to operate, but some brands turn the subscription into the product. The device price looks manageable, then the monthly plan begins. Basic tracking is locked behind a HE. Better location history is locked behind a higher fee. Family sharing costs more. Longer data history costs more. Premium alerts cost more. And if you stop paying, the hardware becomes a paperweight on a collar. Before buying any subscription tracker, do the yearly math. Not the monthly math, the yearly math. A $10 monthly plan is $120 per year. Over 3 years, that is $360 on top of the tracker. The device battery degrades, the clip breaks, or the company releases a new model. You may be paying again. Now ask a blunt question. Is this tracker giving me reliable live location, useful escape alerts, good battery life, and a cat-safe design? Or am I paying for an app that mostly tells me my cat is somewhere near my house? A subscription can be worth it. A vague subscription is where owners get drained. Trap number 5. The tiny Bluetooth tag marketed to anxious cat owners. Bluetooth tags can help inside the house. They can help you find a cat hiding in a closet, under a bed, in the basement, or around a small yard. Some radio frequency trackers can be even better for close-range searching. But the cheap Bluetooth tag trap is different. These products often lean on words like tracker, locator, and anti-lost, while hiding the range limitation. In the real world, walls, cars, fences, bushes, and distance all matter. A tag that works across an open room may not help much when your cat is behind a shed 2 streets away. The danger is emotional. But something is not always enough. If your cat is indoor only and you mostly need to find hiding spots, a short-range device might be fine. If your cat goes outside, slips doors, or has a history of roaming, you need to know whether you are buying a household locator or an outdoor recovery tool. Those are not the same product. Now for the 3 that can actually be worth it. Worth it option number 1. A real cat GPS tracker with a clear subscription, like Tractive GPS Cat LTE. This is the closest fit for owners who actually need outdoor tracking. The reason it makes sense is simple. It is built around GPS and cellular tracking, not just nearby phone detection. It is designed for cats, has app-based location tools, and gives you features like location history and virtual fences. The subscription is the painful part, but at least the cost matches the job. You are paying for a live tracking system, not a Bluetooth tag pretending to be one. This is best for indoor-outdoor cats, escape-prone cats, or owners who need real outdoor recovery support. The caveat: check size, collar comfort, battery life, and coverage in your area. A real GPS tracker is still not magic. Dense buildings, weak cellular coverage, and battery management still matter. But as a category, this is the first one that deserves serious consideration. Worth it option number 2. A radio frequency cat tracker is more like a directional finder. It helps you physically search nearby. For many missing cat cases, that can be more useful than people realize, because cats often hide close to home at first. Under decks, in garages, behind fences, in shrubs, inside neighbor sheds. The value here is that you are not paying a monthly subscription. You are buying a tool for local searching. This is best for indoor cats that slip out, nervous cats that hide nearby, or owners who want a practical rescue tool without ongoing fees. The caveat: it will not show your cat on a live map across town. If you expect that, you will be disappointed. But if you understand the job, close-range directional tracking can be genuinely useful. Worth it option number 3. An AirTag in a proper breakaway cat collar, but only for the right home. Here is the honest version. An AirTag setup can be worth it if you live in a dense area with lots of Apple devices nearby, or if your main concern is finding an indoor cat around your home, building, yard, or neighborhood. It is small. The battery lasts a long time. There is no monthly fee. The Find My network can be surprisingly helpful in populated areas, but do not buy it as a true GPS tracker. Buy it as a low-cost backup locator. The collar matters as much as the tag. Use a breakaway collar designed for cats. Keep the setup light. Make sure the holder does not dangle awkwardly or turn into a toy your cat tries to bite off. For the right owner, this is the best value option. For the wrong owner, it is false security. Here is the final buyer rule. If your cat goes outdoors and you need live map tracking, look at a real cat GPS tracker and accept that a subscription may be part of the cost. If your cat is indoor only but might escape and hide nearby, consider radio frequency tracking. If you live in a dense Apple-heavy area and want a cheap backup, an AirTag can make sense, but only with a safe breakaway collar. What you should not buy is the fantasy product, a tiny, cheap, no-fee, real-time, long-range, perfect GPS tracker that weighs nothing, lasts forever, and works everywhere. That product does not exist, and that is where the cat tracker market gets expensive. Not because every tracker is overpriced, but because anxious owners are buying the wrong tool for the wrong rescue problem. Before you buy, ask 3 questions. Is this GPS, Bluetooth, radio frequency, or a phone network tag? What is the real yearly cost? Would my cat actually wear this safely every day? If the product page does not make those answers clear, close the tab. Because the best cat tracker is not the one with the prettiest app screenshot. It is the one that matches where your cat actually goes, how your neighborhood actually works, and what you would need in the first hour after your cat disappears. That first hour is the whole point. Do not waste it on a tracker that only looked good in the listing. Comment below your favorite tracker and why.